everybody. Oh, do you know, I forget. I start every video and I've still got my headphones on. It's because I live in them. Welcome. Come on in. Not only have I got the easy chair and the extra chair, I've brought a buffet in for one of you today. So 3 of you can fit here in my studio. Bring your tea. Come on in. Hasn't it been a lovely day? Yeah, it's been a lovely, lovely day. So what can I say? Last night we launched my first sort of lockdown quarantine online class. And I knew some of you would be interested in it, but I was completely blown away when we looked this morning and saw how many of you had booked on. So firstly, thank you so much. It means so much to us, and just will really help in these times. So what I was thinking about doing for today, I've changed my mind. So I printed off these photos. I hope my hair's just collapsed now. Of course, it's been up there all day, and the minute I come on here it decides to oh, here we go. So we printed these photos. That's just some florally pictures. I don't know why that's there actually. That's not part of this. That's for something else. Anyway, never mind it. We can use it. There was a picture of me during the video looking a little bit manic, looking as though I haven't taken my tablets. And then there is the little thing that said the Dyary online classes. Okay, so that's what I want to, I'm going to use these instead. So I want to incorporate these photos. That is for something else actually, but it's got some flowers on. It's nice and bright. I might use it for this because we are doing a flowery thing on the online class. So I want to sort of place those in here. So I want to use those photos. I've also got a tag, a small black tag, which I will either, I don't know, use this way or this way. I'm not sure. I've got a tag. And then I love these. These are Tim's little flashcards. I'm surprised I haven't used one yet, and I'm just going to pick a word that I think will go. What have we got? Time, smile, spring, camp, photo. That would be good in here, wouldn't it? But not for this one that I wanted. Mother, drive. Oh, create. That could be a good one. Create, dream, drive. What else have we got? I'm looking for something like thankful or blessed or something like that I want to put. Oops. I don't know if he has that word. I should have maybe done this before we started. Oh no, they've got words on both sides. Tim. Oh. I'd forgotten that. Play, laugh, drive. There's another create. So there must be certain one way and then another the other. Found, family, father. I might have to go with create. Create will be good. And the word I'm looking for might not even be in here. Sister, family, father, found, friend. No, okay. So I'm going to go with create. But I love these. They're so, I don't know how much they are. They're not a lot, and you get all these in there. So that's what I'm going to put those back in there. So I'm going to use the word create, these photos, the black tag, and this is the little box. This is where I've been throwing all my bits every day. Let's see what's in here. So I want to use some of these rubber bands. So those are the little black. Those were from the cutout page. I don't want to use those today. Let's put those back in there. These are little bits of collage. That's Dina's collage paper, my collage paper. I don't know why that's in there, but that's there. Oh, that's plastic. There's the inside of the thing. Oh, actually, I could do something with that. Let me put that to one side. Do you know, I might use this. This was what we tore off the page. We cut off the page, you know, the folding page. We cut off the folding page. So I might use that. Anyway, I'm going to keep all those to one side. And I'm going to use... I like the blue. I'm going to use the blue. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim it a bit actually, because where I tore it out, it's a little bit raggedy. If I was tipping this in, I would be covering it with tape, so it wouldn't bother me. But I'm actually going to glue it in. So I'm going to glue that straight in. If you wonder what on earth I'm talking about when I'm talking about the class, it's a class that you go onto Etsy to buy, and it's going to be live. I'll be doing a live class that you can either just watch, or you can craft along with me, or you can do your own thing, whatever. And that's going to be on Sunday the 19th of April. Okay. And you purchase that on Etsy. So that's stuck down there. So let's outline it. I might, oops, oh dear. I might add a border to it later. I'm not sure. But I tell you actually what I am going to do, and I'm going to make them quite prominent. I'm going to doodle. So normally I doodle with a really thin pen, but I'm actually doodling with a fat one because I want this to be prominent. So I'm going to do the circles first, just because it's a darker colour and it's showing up. It's quite dark against this anyway, so let's make it stand out. Can't really disguise some things. There we go. And then let's put a little, if I want to get more texture, I'll just put like a little thing in circles, and it makes them look a little bit more 3D. And I can go, if I want that to stand out more, I can go back in and bring that out. So the photos and the tag, where do I want the photos? Well, I think this is the photo. There is a little Facebook group. So if you, obviously I'm doing this because I launched it and everything this morning was quite shocked to see it all. But you could, if you've taken part, you could put your receipt in, you could put the thing like this in, you could put your picture of you going, woo, I've joined the class, something like that. It does, you know, whatever you fancy. Or just use today as an opportunity to add some more photos. So how shall we do this? If we have the online at the top, and then how about that? Whenever you've got a tag like this, I don't like it to completely cover something up that's there. I like it to sort of give a glimpse of what's going to be underneath, you know. And then I can either put the create on there, or I could have it on the back. I think I quite like it like that, look, with it coming off the side as like a little tab. Yeah, I like that. So let's stick that onto there. So it's sort of coming off the end. Yeah. It says sweet on the back. Oh. CVS, but it won't matter. I might put a bit of tape on the back there. So that will come like that. And then I want this to sort of pop up like so. So let's take some double-sided tape, and I'll put some double-sided tape across the bottom. On the back. Come on, Diane. So the double-sided tape will go across the bottom there. And then we want to fold it just below the double-sided tape. and give it a really good crease, because that's what will hold it up, and we'll prop it up like so. I haven't decided what I'm going to put on there yet. Let's just outline this first of all to give it a home. Everything of mine is made to feel welcome. It's got a loving border thrown around it to make it feel part of the family. Yeah, just trying to decide. Let's stick those photos down. I like those photos. I like them there actually. So that's a shocking one of me, but it doesn't matter. That's how I actually looked. I hear people say all the time, oh, I'm not coming my photo in, I don't look right, I haven't got my makeup on, I haven't got my hair done, I look fat, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what? When you're gone, nobody will care what you look like. They just want to see pictures of you. Okay, so you've heard me say it before, but get over yourself and just get yourself in these photos. Okay, so that one can go there. I'm going to overlap them like so they join, they become one. So I'm going to put this one in here. Again, if you've got the grid book, you can, oh, that's actually hiding. No, I'll just put it here. I don't want to hide that we've got that lovely border. You see? That'll still work. Yeah. So we'll put this down here. And another thing that I sort of like to do is balance, you know, balance things out. But I don't want things equal. I could have that bang on there, which would be okay actually, but I think I'm just going to come in a bit. I'm going to come in a square to there before I stick it down fully. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that there. These are great for using as little markers. This is the release paper from the photos from the sprocket, and they're great for using as little markers in, you know, when you're working backwards and forwards. So I always keep a lot of those. So they are in. Let's do this before I do anything else. So let's outline. Let's outline these photos. It's been a beautiful day here today. The only thing is, when it's a beautiful day, I don't want to come in and actually do anything. What about you lot? There we are. So there's the photos outlined, and let's doodle here. You got a bonus Tim yesterday as well. A bonus, not yesterday. This, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Bonus Tim Sizzix. So maybe you want to put a picture of Tim in your journal. I have a picture of Tim on my wall. I'm not a mad crazy stalker. We are actually friends, but and it's not my bedroom wall. It's not next to my bed. Before you start with your assumptions. See, I could have it anyway, really, couldn't I? Could have it that way. I think I like it there. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. But what am I going to put on the back? Because it'll be really, really hard to decorate this on the back. So I think I'm going to, right, first of all, I'm going to put a little border. Oh, where's my gel block? I'll just move that out of the way, and I'm just going to put a little this just suddenly given up the ghost? This is what happens to pens. Never mind. There's mine. Oh, same as this one, if they both just stopped. So funny. There we go. Never work with children, animals, or white pens. Here we go. And I think I'm just going to do some lines. Oops. Just control your flaps, as we say in England. So to cover up the back of this, I'm just going to use some washi tape. Let's have a look. What shall we have? Maybe this blue, because there's blue on the actual page. So let's have this blue. I'm just going to lay that over the back and then get my small scissors. I don't want to do it with those massive, my mahoosive scissors. There we go. And then what should I write on the back? I think I'm going to put what I think. This morning, and I think I'm just going to do some lines. Oops. Just control your flaps, as we say in England. So to cover up the back of this, I'm just going to use some washi tape. Let's have a look. What shall we have? Maybe this blue, because there's blue on the actual page. So let's have this blue. So I'm just going to lay that over the back and then get my small scissors. I don't want to do it with those massive, my mahoosive scissors. There we go. And then what should I write on the back? I think I'm going to put what I think. This morning, I was totally amazed to see all the sign-ups for my online class. Many thanks to you all. Wonderful. What am I going to have on this side? Oh, just a little smudge. I won't worry about that. Let's have a border. Let's have a border. What border shall we have? I think we'll have the circles to match that there. And when I'm doing a border like this, I normally do one side, then the other side, and then do the just fit the top and bottom in between. I don't usually use this pen to go through stencils because the stencils can kind of cut through it, but needs must. So one there. Oops, smudge. And one there. And just, there we are. Okay, and I think I'm going to do stripes that way, stripes this way, stripes that way. Really, always keep your doodles really, really simple. If you're an overachiever, it doesn't actually look as good as what you think it will, and you've just spent a lot of time and effort doing it. So although some of mine can look really complicated, they're not. They're always really, really, really simple designs in there. There we go. So that says create, and I'm going to put at home with Diane. Wonderful. Okay, so this is going to go on here, and then I also think I want to doodle round the edge of here. So let's start here. I'll just do a little. There's quite a lot of colour in there, so I don't need things to stand out too much. I'm just going to go down the left hand side. And across the top. Oops. There we go. So it's just coming down round this side here. And what colour? I think I'll do blue to match this over there, just to give it a bit of balance. Where is Blue Lagoon? Blue Lagoon. There we go. Is that Blue Lagoon? No, maybe not. That's Blue Lagoon. There we go. So I'm just going to colour, and that little bit of blue is going to just really lift the blue on the opposite side. Oh, I'm not sure if you can hear that. There's a dog out there. I can't hear many birds at the moment. It's the little things that make your things look good. That's nice, I like that little bit of blue. And then yeah, that's going to stick down there. And because I don't want to stick it in the wrong position, I usually put a tiny bit of glue stick over the double-sided, and then I can just move it around a little bit. It gives me, I've got to check that this create is in there enough. There we go. Okay, so then I'll press down firmly with that. Yeah, and then let's put the date on. So it was 15th, 16th, we're over halfway. Where is, there we go, 16, black pad. Doop-a-doop-a-boo. The 6th, just going to offset that a little bit today, so going a bit of a jaunty angle. And let's see if this is, I think we'll add April in again. Every now and again I just put the month in. I actually feel I'm not liking this, looks a bit unfinished there, so I am going to just do a running stitch down this side to finish that off. That's better. Okay. I want that to be a bit darker. I'll just outline that. Make that stand out a little bit more. Okay, create at home with Diane. There's my bit of writing. There's my